It's not really talent, it's magic. I heard it all, man, it's tragic. I rub off that shit, make that static. That girl, she calling me baby, I still ain't buying no paddock. Ratchet, I'm feeling amazing, I'm feeling fantastic. Yeah,
So, what's up, guys?
Should I say my name and shit? Should I say my name?
I don't want to do that. I mean, you can do whatever.
Where you want to start?
No, I was gonna say. Nah, bro, that was supposed to be what he said. I was going off what he said.
Oh, what was you saying?
I was saying, bro, the NBA and NFL, bro, like, they be low-key doing hella shit for money. Dog. Like,
No,
no,
it's true.
and then, bro, the fucking Jaguars game,
What
did you see
happened?
that? Like, where, like, it was literally 27-0 in the first half.
That's rigged.
Yeah, bro, like, that's not real, bro. Like, that's not real. Like,
Yeah.
it was 27-0.
picks.
The Jaguars quarterback threw four picks, like, in a row. Like, it was play after play after
They
play.
won.
And then I come back and they won. Like, they come back and won. Like, bro.
It just doesn't make sense. You don't.
I don't know. I find it hard to say that it's like fully rigged. I don't know.
No, bro.
That's not fully, bro. Like, nigga, what?
It's like it's hard because like you can't tell me that like you can't prove first of all right, and you can't tell me that like the QB is out there like just taking the slander for no reason. Like he's not out here working his whole life. He had to work somewhere. Like he had to work out.
they
Get
all
that.
did, for
He obviously is a really good player. He's not just gonna throw that all away again. Or you can't tell me that like. They give him 4 plays and they tell him, all right, this is what the play is. Go get the pick every single time, like 100% succession.
Yeah. Even if you planned it, you can't like perfectly plan 2
yeah,
routes.
exactly.
You can't remember 2 routes. You know what I mean?
There was a Bengals and Chiefs game this year, and it's like 3rd and 11, and they about to like if they get a first down, they win the game. The Bengals, and they're already up by 3, so they will just clock it out. So the quarterback snaps it, bro. I kid you not. The defense, one of the guys that be tackling. He was literally right next to him, and like I don't know how he was able to throw the ball. Like it literally looked like he should have got sacked.
Yeah.
and then he still got the ball off, and then they won. It just looked
Really?
It just looked.
For
It looks
sure
like cheesy.
Yeah, it looks
I mean, like if you think about it though, like how many games are there? Like how much time? Like there's gonna be moments where
Yeah.
it looks crazy.
Oh,
you
yeah,
know?
yeah.
Like, they play
That's
16
true.
I get that.
games,
I get
4
that.
hours about there every day. There's
Yeah.
gotta be some point.
I'm not ready
throughout
to
the
even
season.
say it like.
I don't think it's like fully rigged,
I'm
though.
just
Yeah.
suspicious.
Yeah.
Like I be paying
Like
attention a lot.
that shit is kind of sus,
Yeah.
bro.
There was this one, actually, there was a really good like moment of one where in the NBA, like, because we were talking about betting before, right? Where I forget what his name was, but it was the Timberwolves versus somebody. I'll find the game, but it was the Timberwolves versus somebody, and the Timberwolves were crushing them, right? And then in the fourth quarter, they turned to little garbage. They turned to
I know
shit.
what you're talking about.
You remember that?
It was
And
last
then-
year, I think.
No, this was this year. And
Oh.
I don't remember who it was, but I remember the Timberwolves were up crazy, right? And there was a bet where the Timberwolves were supposed to win by 5.5 or something like that, right? And then for some reason, the other team, I forget the other team they were playing too, like the Timberwolves were really struggling in the fourth quarter, like 8 minutes left or something like that, right? And the other team was going crazy, right? And the Thunder, right? And at the end of the game, they're literally down. They're still down. They're still down by like 7 or 8. But for some reason, the other like there's like maybe like a minute left in the clock. Like in most games, you're down by like 10 in the last like couple minutes. Like you're not even trying at that point. But for some reason, the Thunder were still like OD pressing, trying. And then the last like second, right? They like there's 5 seconds left in the clock. They run it down. They pass to the corner. Boom! He gets a bucket 3. And the commentator says for Vegas. As he's shooting the 3, and then he makes it, and then the line, like the line cuts, and everybody was like, "What the fuck? This is crazy!" And everyone was like, "Oh, this is why the NBA is rigged." And I was like, "That's crazy." Especially the commentator saying like, "This is for Vegas."
Yeah.
This is crazy.
Also, bro, well, like also the refs too.
The refs, no, especially the NBA.
Yeah, we were talking
We
about
were literally
that.
just talking about like it is crazy.
Yeah.
No, like, you
that
guys-
Jason Tatum shit.
that didn't make
shit,
sense.
Stupid.
Is
That
crazy.
Iguodala- yeah.
Bro,
I
one
don't
time,
think
like,
And there was this one where Fred VanVleet or somebody on the Raptors like was passing the ball back to the ref. I don't know if y'all remember
I
that.
saw that.
Remember that?
Oh, yeah, I
he
saw it on
passed
TikTok,
the
yeah.
ball back to the ref and he got
Yeah.
ejected. That at some point, and I've even heard like with baseball refs are really crazy.
yeah, the umpire,
And
Bro.
so I don't know. It's
Like
just-
I don't remember what grade I was. It was like maybe 5 years ago, bro. This guy literally like. Do you guys know what pass interference is?
For football?
Yeah, yeah. He got pummeled, and the ball's like in the air.
Yeah.
And the ref does not call it. It was like the most obvious pass interference. I think it was a bad call, but just stuff like
Is that the video?
Not
Yeah,
even
he
though-
tossed the ball into the stands and got ejected.
Let me see this. Is that Iguodala?
That's it. Yeah, and he got ejected.
What did he do? I don't even see him.
He
do-
just like tossed
Tossed the
like
ball
he
into
just
the- yeah.
moved it into the stands because he was falling.
Bro, these refs are
Tried to
soft.
catch his balance.
It's
Chick got kicked out for catching his balance.
no, it's crazy.
Well, that makes sense.
He's sick.
Also, I'm gonna try to. I'm almost like about to stop watching sports.
Really?
Yeah, because not even just because of the ring. The World Cup, bro. That was low-key sus to me. I didn't get it.
but that was so.
I believe
No,
that. I
it was
believe
the
that was
best. It was such a
fun
fun game.
Oh my god, that shit was
Like,
best.
okay, the penalty. I think it was just a momentum. I don't think that was rigged. I'm not.
Wait,
gonna lie.
which game?
Okay,
final?
so there was 2 games.
Argentina.
Argentina, the final one,
Okay.
and then I think it was Brazil, Croatia.
Brazil, Croatia, what penalty?
No, not penalty, not penalty. Like normal match. I mean, it was the I think
When
quarterfinal.
they came back and scored?
Yeah, bro. Brazil won the game.
No, Croatia.
I mean,
won.
Croatia won the game, but Brazil was leading.
Yeah,
And they just
were
let
winning.
him score.
Yeah, yeah.
But no, I honestly, I pay attention literally every second, like to see if it's rigged. The World Cup, I don't really get that.
Nah,
many
because it's hard to
situations.
rig in soccer.
Yeah,
I feel like.
it's hard.
Plus, okay, so I will agree there. So I heard a lot of people were like Argentina. Every penalty was like there's rigged, right? And I will agree. A lot of their penalties were iffy. I don't know if I would. They're like 50-50, but like all over the whole World Cup, there was iffy reffing the whole time, right?
Like, yeah.
Like Ronaldo. I don't know if y'all have seen the Ronaldo penalty, but Ronaldo was literally just flop. Like it was a clear flop.
yeah,
It showed
I've seen
every
that.
angle,
Yeah.
clear flop. The ref gave a pen. He didn't even check VAR, right? Same thing with who was in the final for France, right?
Yeah.
There were especially at the end of the game, like before the extra time, there were so many calls for penalties. There were every single time France was in the box, somebody fell down.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
But there were-
That's more of a draw.
They're drawing, yeah, I get that, but at the same time, like there was, and then what was it? The Argentina-Netherlands game. How shitty that referee
That was
was.
hilarious. Did you guys see how
When
the
he
guy
kicked
kicked
the
the
ball?
ball?
Oh my god, that's what I'm saying. So the
No,
whole
also-
time there was shitty reffing. I can't say like even with those pens, right? Like the Croatia pen. Everyone was saying like the Croatia where like he runs into the keeper. Croatia were down 1-0 with the whole game to play. Like they had been down 1-0 against Brazil,
Yeah.
right?
And they
Neymar
won.
scored in like the 115th minute extra time. Any other team is saying like, okay, it's over.
It's over, yeah.
Croatia come back and score. So you're telling me you get scored on 1-0 in the Argentina game, and now everybody's saying, oh, the momentum swings.
The
Oh, the game
penalty
is.
was insanely wild. Like you guys see that
yeah.
Harry Kane?
Yeah.
Harry Kane, okay.
Oh, yeah, the
And
Harry
it
Kane.
makes sense though, because
They should have got a penalty before. They should have had more penalties, in my opinion. They should have another one. They should have had another one in the box.
Bro, but also how do you as a referee? Like when I was refereeing little kids, doing bad calls is like.
Loki, I
you
think
a
soccer
shitty-
is the most hardest.
It's
No,
so hard.
but
so
I like
hard.
like not. I don't really get like I understand when refs don't call shit because like sometimes when I was refing, I'll just be zoning out.
Yeah.
I'd just be like, I'm not.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'd be zoning
Bro,
out for sure.
yeah,
But
bro,
like, how do you call a
you
bad?
Yeah.
I'm like, but nigga, I'm like when I'm paying attention, I'm not calling stupid shit though.
Yeah.
Like it's really not. That
No, but
hard.
the thing is, like with basketball, like you were saying, basketball and football, like when you call, obviously, like if you call a lot of foul or what is it? If you pull a lot of flags or if you give a lot of fouls to one team, it can switch a game. But with soccer, you give one free kick. That's like the goal, and that's a game could be literally decided by one foul. Like with basketball, you have to give multiple fouls for one team or one person. With football, you got to give a lot of fouls for one person. Even then, like you fuck up with soccer, like it's raps, bro.
Bro,
And niggas will die for soccer too. That's what's crazy.
It was 19. Yeah, some guy in the
We're already talking
1990.
about this. How?
No, I was gonna say in the 1994 World Cup.
No,
This
1994.
this guy named Pablo, like the same guy named as the drug dealer, Pablo Escobar. He was a player. He scored an own
He
goal,
accidentally scored his own goal.
and he got killed the next day.
Yeah, we talked about it. Yeah. That's
Oh, yeah, I probably told you. That's insane. Like they be like, oh,
And
over
even
some-
like in like South America and like the Mexican league, in those like leagues, like if you go to like a Premier League or like a La Liga or like those like big leagues, they're not gonna be like going crazy. But like if you've seen like the South Americans, bro, they have like you know how in like basketball they have like the cages. They would have like those big fences. And people would say, that's exactly how it was for soccer. They would have them big ass fences around, and niggas would be like piling on top just to watch amateur games, right? And then if you lose, your team loses, it's a brawl. It's I'm killing you for my team. I'm like, damn. For a bunch of, no offense, but they
Not even
mean
that deep.
bums,
It's not
bro.
that deep ever.
It's not like
It's
Messi and
never that
Ronaldo,
deep.
bro. You got Juanito over here playing.
South America, because like Africa, sometimes they be accepted
No.
or shitty.
No, Africa, if you want to talk about being rigged, Africa. Oh my God! Did you see the African Cup of Nations?
I don't have
That shit was the craziest. Bro, there was a red card every single game. There was like this one penalty shootout. I don't know if you all saw this, but there was a penalty shootout in this African league where they literally. Let me find this, bro. I'm gonna have to actually find this. It is the funniest shit. Like, if you want to talk about being rigged, this literally looked like it was the most rigged shit ever. Look at this. It was in Nigeria, and they were saying that this match was rigged. Look at this penalty. You can never tell me this is an actual penalty shootout. Look at this.
This video has been making rounds.
Look at this. Look at this penalty shootout. Look at the keeper. Look at the players.
What the?
Real? This is real. This is in Nigeria.
You're not recording on?
You tell me that's rigged. Are you telling me?
Look at, bro, that wouldn't even be a corner. That would be a throw-in, bro.
Penalty shootout. They're trying to win the game, by the way.
You cannot tell me
That's
that.
not real.
Nah, though, like, I don't know. I'm also, sports is just also kind of a waste of time.
Great.
It's a,
Really? I feel like you can enjoy sports.
Something
and
like
not
World
let
Cup?
it take over your life.
You can.
It's a waste topic, you said, or a waste?
A waste of time.
Like, it depends. Like, some people, it's their life.
Yeah, I feel like it's balanced.
Yeah.
Like, if like
That's
if you-
facts though, because people be doing too much. Shit.
No,
like,
it is,
Like,
yeah.
also, like that's I feel like that's the same shit with like religion though. Like literally, like people be going a little too much of their lives on religion. Like sometimes you gotta like. Back up.
I think it's balanced with everything.
Well, the
Balanced
thing
with
is, like,
everything.
okay, that's something they believe in, but sports is that's
Yeah,
for entertainment.
that's
like, that's
true.
literally for the,
That
that's
is
for their entertainment.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. Some people gotta get their priorities.
Yeah.
At one point, I was watching NBA. Like, I was watching every NBA highlights for every game before when I eat breakfast before school. I'm like,
No, that is
Yeah.
OD. I'm not gonna.
so now, like, I don't even watch basketball, and I only watch Bengals games. But I also catch myself watching a lot of, like, ESPN stuff like that where people are talking. I need to stop doing that.
No, that's so true. They make it so like, it's almost like popcorn. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they be letting you just munch through that shit. They make you sit through them 5-minute ads just for them to come back and talk about the same shit they were saying
shit.
before.
Oh my
Talk
God.
about the,
yelling.
literally, they're yelling, and they literally put people on there just to get you pissed off. Cause you know them motherfuckers are stupid. That was the awkward part. The fact that they would have the 5-minute ads, and then they would just keep coming back to the same people. Like what else can they do?
Like,
Literally,
just say like, we'll move on to the next program or something.
or like they were getting hoed because they literally they just would go to ads just like it was a normal game. They would come back and it was the same people and they had to say the same thing over and over.
That's
and
why I
over
can't watch
again.
football, even when it's a normal game. Like after every play and ad, bro. Like I don't give.
That's
a
why I like
Yeah.
soccer better, but
Soccer, yeah, that's
So
why I
watching
enjoy
soccer is
soccer
easier, yeah.
because it's 45 minutes. Cool, you get up, do your thing, you come back,
15-minute
watch the
break,
game.
and then back in.
Right,
That's it.
exactly.
I mean, I didn't know who he was, and bro, like, even though he's not famous, like, he's really good for, like, he's important for his position, but, like, people didn't know who he was, and then all of a sudden,
Didn't his fund he had a fund for his
yeah, I think he had some charity.
City.
Yeah,
And
it got
it
so
went
much
up-
money.
yeah,
It got
yeah.
so much money.
and that's where right there you knew okay.
DeMar Hamlin, I think himself knows it though. He's like, I think he knows it.
He's gonna be remembered for that one thing that happened.
Yeah, but also like,
Which kind of sucks because he could be a great player.
yeah, he's a
But
great.
no one will remember
he
him
was starting. He was
because
starting
of the
safety.
fact that he was the one that almost died at the game. He's gonna be the almost died
Only
at the game
one
guy.
But I'm
person
saying,
died
like,
on the
deep down,
field.
like, I think he knows that, like, the people only care because, like, it was a big situation. He was, like,
Yeah.
happened to be the victim of
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
But, like, what-
Everybody's gonna rush to feel like they're the good person, you know. So when they see something like that, they're gonna be like, "Oh, I have to be a good person. Let me, give him money or do." Did you see the one there was this one some rich person, right, was talking about I need help, I need money. I forget. It was some YouTuber. I forget what his name was, but it was some YouTuber who on his channel, all he did was talk about how expensive his cars were, how cool he was, how rich he was, blah, blah, blah. And then he went completely bankrupt. In his next video, he was talking about, I need help. Can you please send me money? And niggas sent him money. He was talking about, I actually was gambling the whole time. I was gambling everybody's money away. I don't even remember if y'all know this.
I don't know.
There was this one. He was like a streamer. He was like a streamer type shit. He went into debt, right? And then he got all his friends, and he was like, "Yo, I need money. I need money. My mom has cancer, and I need money to pay the bills, or my landlord is going to kick me out. I need money." He was going to all his friends, all his rich Twitch friends. He was like, "I need money. I need money. I need money." And then he got all that money. He got $300,000, right? He then bets it all, loses it all, goes to his fans. He's like, "Yo, guys, I'm in a really tough scenario right now. And my dad and my mom and these people are all dying and I need money." And they all were like, "Oh, we're here to help you. Don't worry. We got you. I'm going to send you $10, $30, $50, $1,000. He gets another couple $100,000, bets it all away. And then he has the audacity to come back on a Twitch 3 months later and be like, by the way, guys, I had like 600K from all y'all, and I bet it all. I lost it all. I need help.
Bro, like these YouTube fans, like they be dicking. Like I don't even care if they show love, but like they acting like he's paying their bills. Like, I'm like, bro, like, yeah.
The squad.
I do not. Every single time I see comments and they're just like, "Oh, I'm sorry. I'm praying for you." I'm like,
wish I could
bro,
meet
you don't
you.
even know them.
Yeah,
like
put
they
them
are
on a
so
pedestal.
invested in other people's lives. Like, that's
people
so crazy.
just laughing and say, "Yo, this guy's funny." I'm messing with it. That stuff
that
is
makes
yeah.
sense, 'cause, like, yeah,
But
it
like,
may be funny.
and then they just like, I don't know. Well, you gotta remember, like a lot of these people are kids too, so it kind of makes sense.
But like when I see like
plus
like
people are NPCs, but you don't know how many NPCs are out in the world, bro. Niggas will be, bro. What's the craziest part is like with all this social media shit, there's so much shit about like being woke and being like Matrix and shit. Yeah. Niggas will slide through on their little TikToks. They will watch the whole 50-second Matrix TikTok, and then be the same nigga in the comments talking about, oh, who do you fuck with? I don't fuck with this nigga. Aiden is my nigga. What you talking about? Like, nigga, none of these niggas know you.
Like,
why are you
for real,
dicking?
bro, they be going, bro.
Like you know these NBA like you know NBA YoungBoy?
Yeah.
Bro, oh my god, his fans, dude, they be saying like, yo, if you were like he just says like the other rap, like the rapper that's beefing with him, like they just say on me, we go 4K straight whatever. I'm like,
You would think
Free
with
gun,
like
free
all
gun.
this technology, you would think everybody would be advancing,
That's
everybody
what
would
I'm
learning from
saying.
each other.
Niggas, bro, it's making
And it's like
people
niggas just
stupid.
like, oh wow, I can get on TikTok and I like can see the world.
like bro, my
It's hit or
IG,
miss.
my IG is muted everybody. Their stories. I just follow business accounts.
Yeah.
I've muted everybody's like personal story.
Yeah.
Nah, bro, it's actually like if you want to learn something, bro, you can learn so much. Like you could actually learn so. It's just,
And we're sitting here knowing damn well we
I ain't gonna
are
learn
using
something.
this.
I just
We
be
ain't
watching shit,
using
but
all
like
this
I
shit.
know I can control myself though.
Yeah,
like
that's
I'm
a
not
big
the
thing.
niggas in the comments that are just like this is so wrong. We need to do so much to fix this.
Yeah.
Like I'm just like
Yeah.
I just like watching that shit. You know what I'm
They're the ones like the cancel, all the cancel
Cancel
culture
culture.
people.
Cancel culture.
They're the ones on Twitter feuding every day. It's a whole battlefield out there.
Like, you wanna,
and
like-
you're a whole NPC. Every day you wake up, right?
And they're just like being controlled.
And
Like,
you
what-
work your little 9 to 5 job and you little TikToks and you know damn well you're being controlled and and you just every day you just be like, I'm in complete control. I'm gonna go on this Twitter. I'm gonna find this person who 15 years ago said one little homophobic slur. I'm gonna go on his little page. I'm gonna be like, cancel him.
nigga, bro, what I don't understand is how you see these celebrities, see them doing all this shit, and instead of going like, damn,
Right.
I want to have my
Oh
own
my
life like this,
God.
you try to start going into their
Following
life.
them.
Right.
Like, nigga,
Like,
what?
what?
Go do
That's
your
what
own,
I'm
like, live your life.
Same thing.
God
You know what?
damn.
Remember Bronny? Bronny was
Dating a
go to
white girl?
White girl.
That was
Oh
insane.
my
What
god!
happened?
No,
Niggas- he went to prom with a
LeBron's
white
son?
girl.
Dude,
Bronny,
that
yeah,
was-
LeBron's son. Niggas on his chat like, oh, he had to go find a white girl. Why couldn't he find himself a good black girl to go to? You're putting back to black people. You're doing bad on our race, and I'm like,
Like nigga,
God
he can't even
damn.
freaking date a white girl.
Like, what
That's
the
insane.
fuck? That's
You can't
OD. Though. I hate it when niggas that want to be saying that, because I come from Mason, and like when I go there, I'm just like, yeah, like this is my ex, and then I show them, and
They're
she's
like,
she's
huh?
white, so
Huh?
you like white girls? I'm like, I like personality, nigga. I
That's what I'm
just
saying.
like, she got a good passive
Bro,
personality.
like if you combative, if you annoying like a bunch of people are, I don't care. That's what I'm saying. Like, bro, I don't care if you're Ethiopian, bro. Like, if you're annoying, I don't care, bro. I'm just
like, oh God, bro, like, it's
like
just, like
if you're annoying, if you're cool, I build with you.
like, I don't care for where you're from. I don't care what color
Yeah.
you are. Like,
It's just-
I care if you're a girl, yeah. But like, bro, like, goddamn, if you be OD in this shit.
And you know damn well, bro, Bronny literally could do nothing for the rest of his life.
Any girl, bro.
He could he could pull any girl first of all, but he literally like from now till his deathbed, he could literally just be sitting in his room doing nothing, and he still have more money than you. He'd be more clouded
Bro,
than you.
yo, that's
hate
so
on it.
facts.
And
bro.
he has everything you wish you were, and he can get any girl you want. And the fact that he went and picked one little white girl pisses you off.
It's a problem.
Bro, you guys know which group though got mad like that.
Oh yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
When I was in high school, like I don't know what's up with these people that be judging like men like for dating a white girl. But, like,
Yeah.
I be getting like that same group. Like I just get
I
mad.
think clowns for living near white people,
I don't
bro.
talk to these people at all.
Yeah.
And I get the most nastiest looks.
Bro,
So when we went to Miami, right?
That shit
and-
was bummy, bro.
And they brought everybody, like all 200 kids. They brought them into like this like dining room area, dining hall, right? And so there was a speaker, and he was basically trying to make people more aware of everybody's situations, right? Yeah. So he gave us papers, and basically on the paper, it was like a ranking, like 1 through 3, about like different things in your life, whether you had both your parents were married, or maybe you had a divorce, or whether like you had to think about like walking on the road by yourself at night. It was just a bunch of like scenarios where it was basically trying to make you like realize that there are other people with different problems.
Face this every day.
And the people that have to face this, and you don't have. It's basically your privilege, right? Yeah, what privileges you have and what privileges you don't have, right? And basically what it turned to was a pity party. Everybody was trying to be the worst most least privileged person. And they were trying to basically make everybody feel bad for having privilege.
Like, that's how people used to start pulling.
At first, whenever and this is just in general, like whenever people started realizing like with social media, like how people in different privileges and all the BLM thing, all that stuff, whenever people realized like how privileged some people were, that was good. Everybody was opening each other's eyes up. But now it's almost like a contest to see
who has the shittier life.
Who's the shittier life. And
I'm like, bro,
I'm not in this contest, bro. Like, I want to have a good life.
I'm like, yeah, my parents love me.
I don't know, but like, they just glorify that.
Because I know damn well
there's
cool no way every person
it's
in this
cool
school
now to be the black kid with the,
Bro,
one mom,
speech impediment,
having to carry, being the one that's like the only man in your house, and everyone, because it's all
like single moms,
exactly, because all the celebrities, right, all them like all the rappers, and all
live in a trap house,
right, grew up like that. They made it like, okay, this is what I had to go through, but now everybody took the wrong message from that and basically saying like, oh, it's cool to come up from struggle. And it's like, okay, no,
it's cool. I mean,
you shouldn't be happy about that. First of all, second of all,
if you flex that you came from the if you're in if you're literally going to high school, like you're not even rich or nothing, and you're flexing that you came from the trenches, like you haven't.
Right.
Like I guess like you're actually broke and then you became like a rapper or something.
When you
go to school and you made money, like now you're actually.
Right.
I was like, okay, yeah, that's cool, but niggas who actually have like a shitty life at home, they don't be flexing it. Right. That's the crazy.
It's like the opposite side of flexing.
People are focused on trying to be an out of that.
Like, bro, if you actually had a shitty life, like there's no like at school I'd be like doing something and like I was just like they say it's so casual, like nah, my parents don't really like me. Like my parents don't love me. Like I'm like I'm the least favorite child. I'm like really independent at my house.
It's because bro, it's from this music, rap, movies.
Everybody's come up.
Like people think like, oh, when people say like, oh, like there's like a like there's something being controlled in the rap industry, like when they think that's fake, I honestly think it is, because like they be pushing
industry plans.
Yeah,
that's like everything these niggas are saying. I'm really just like, nigga, nobody cares. Yeah. Like nobody cares. Like unless I'm like you're my if I know you, like you're my close friend and you need somebody to talk to.
Right.
Don't mention that your life is shitty, because then now hating like I'm just, especially in high school, bro. This happens all the time in my class. Like I'll just be like making a joke and they just go like, nah, my parents like they actually don't like me or something. It's just like, oh nah, like my grandma just died, but it's okay though. You know what I'm saying? I'm like bro, like. What fuck you want me to say to that?
Yeah, fishing for them compliments, right? And I feel bad for the people that with actual problems, bro, because
like,
those people actually need, like, they're the ones that actually need people to be there for them, and they're not the ones talking
about it.
No, because when you actually have a shitty life, you grow up thinking it's normal.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
You don't think it's like you don't think it needs to be talked about.
Exactly. It's tough. I want to switch the subject real quick because we're talking about white girls, right? So no, it's not.
But basically,
no, but literally, okay, because I was thinking about this a lot. No, I'm being so dead ass. I was thinking about this a lot. So a couple years ago, I would say, like, when I would think about like a girl, right? I would think about, it doesn't really matter. I don't give a shit. I want a white girl, black girl. She got to be, all this stuff that everybody's saying, right? She got to be this, that, and the third. But the more I've seen girls, I've talked to girls, I've like been around girls, I've like realized that like, okay, I fuck with them. I would fuck with them, like, I'll fuck around with them. Maybe I might, girlfriend, blah, blah, blah. If I were to ever like marry, I feel like the most sense would have to be an Ethiopian girl. Like, just the only reason. And then I solely did not believe this.
When you were younger or like just now?
No, this is now. But when I was younger, I thought it didn't really matter. Like, I fucking went. Because I used to have a friend who would tell me, like, I only want to date Ethiopian girls because I don't like anybody else. And I'm like, come on, bro. Brian, the white bitches is crazy. Black bitches, right? Come on, you gotta. But the more, like, I've realized, like, I'll fuck around with them. Like, no doubt about it. But when it comes to marrying, bro, like, I don't, because think about all the bullshit like we're talking about, like with our own shit, like all
That's
Ethiopian.
not gonna ever happen.
Like, imagine trying to get like a white girl who has never really experienced that type of stuff and try to explaining to her. Like, I could only imagine trying to bring a white girl home and show them my parents and being like, I know you had a great experience, but they didn't like you. Like, I know it's hard to like for you to perceive that because they talk to you really nicely, but like Ethiopians are really two-sided. Like, you can't really tell.
No,
sometimes.
that's actually facts. Like, you're not gonna understand
all the shit that you have to explain to them. Okay, yeah, I know you just talked to these relatives, and I know they were really nice to you, but nobody fucks with you in my family. Or like having to explain the fact, like, oh, by the way, you can't talk to this person because like everyone will perceive you as part of that group. Type shit. Like the amount of bullshit we have to go through, right? I feel like only an Ethiopian girl would really understand that.
That's
and
though.
it's hard to implement a white girl, black girl, maybe a black girl because they maybe I don't know. But like both, like I feel like it's just hard. Like you can't.
I would do that, but like I know there's Ethiopian women out there, but like all the ones I know are just either annoying.
Well,
that's what I'm saying.
That
Also,
right
super
now,
disgusting,
exactly.
though.
Right
Like,
now,
also super disgusting. Like most of the Habesha girls I know, like a Habesha girl that's whitewashed is the most. Like,
yeah, they're.
I hate like.
Okay,
I hate that shit. Like take that scrunchie off, nigga. Goddamn, bro. Like it's not you, bro.
But I was exactly like you. Like when I was younger, bro, I used to like I was not thinking.
No, when I was younger, I thought I was gonna marry a white girl for sure.
When I got older, I was starting to say like maybe if I want to just keep the culture, but I didn't force it. I was still like thinking. I was just maybe thinking about it. But now, just like I know there's a lot out there.
That's what I'm saying. There's so many. Like you can't just
yeah.
conclude like that. Their Habesha girls are done. But when I just think about family, I know damn well
that's
that,
what I'm saying.
Like any other person that's not Habesha will not understand. Well, I don't want to say that actually, because Hispanic families. I want to say like non-immigrant. I want to say like
American.
if you're an American, right, who's grown up here, I feel like you won't understand the type of shit we have to go through.
Yeah. Also, when I think of Ethiopian, like I never thought of Ethiopian just because I always thought Ethiopian. I was like, damn, that's my cousin.
Right. That's the one thing. That's why
at the very beginning. Because I never talked to like them. Like I never talked to Ethiopian girls. Like I literally would just like.
It's just
saying
at
church,
literally, and you just feel like, oh, that's the person I know. What's up, gang?
Cause I was never like had a choice to be like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
When I was around Ethiopian people, it was never like I like chose to be here. It's more just like, oh, my parents are going, so I have to go.
Yeah.
Hey man, if you go to a big city, you'll find them.
You'll find them.
Oh,
but you know, that still opens the door for the Hispanics. You know what I'm saying?
So, bro, I'm telling you,
No,
bro.
I'm
That was
telling
that
you,
Oriental, bro. That
Asian.